We're joined today by Ian Bucknell from Ioneer Limited. Ian, thanks for your time.
Thanks, David. Pleasure to be here.
Lithium seems to be the buzzword and everyone's looking to get up a lithium project, but some will get up, some won't. We know that. That's how resources projects work. Yours is a very advanced project in an exciting jurisdiction.
That's right, David. We're in the US, we're on federal land, and our project's very advanced. We have a definitive feasibility study that we came out with in April 2020. We've continued to work our engineering, and we've had a number of key milestones achieved in just the last little while.
And the winds have changed in the US. Everything's about local supply, critical minerals. How have you seen those changes evolve?
Well, we did lose some time with the change in administrations from Trump to Biden, but we are seeing those change winds with the Biden administration. We're seeing bipartisan support between the Republicans and the Democrats. From our point of view, we're seeing a change in the agencies, a support of wanting to develop the battery supply chain in the US. I think there's general recognition that the industry there, the car industry, is overly dependent on foreign exports for their lithium in particular. And so they're wanting to see that development of that battery supply chain come to the US.
And as you say, the US car manufacturers are very interested in securing their local supply. How have you gone in attracting interest from these groups?
We've obviously been speaking to all of the car manufacturers there. We, some time ago, ran a pilot plant, full cycle pilot plant. We produce a lot of product there, technical grade lithium carbonate, and we're able to use that then to provide to the different car manufacturers. We, at our core, very much wanted to be dealing with companies that would put our product that is produced in the US into US vehicles. Now, whilst that's not necessarily easy today because the industry simply isn't there, that industry is very quickly being built out. So we're seeing huge commitments in terms of the development of cathode manufacturing of the new plants required to build the EVs, and we'll see our product in time go into those.
These parties have put pen to paper. They're already committed to you and your project?
Yes, in just the last 3 months, we've signed 2 key agreements. One was with the Ford Motor Company, and that was for 7,000 tonnes per annum of lithium carbonate. And more recently, we signed a deal with a joint venture called PPES, which was a joint venture between Toyota and Panasonic. And really it's to put, that was for 4,000 tonnes, and together with a contract that we'd already signed with EcoPro, a large cathode manufacturer from Korea. That's really all of the offtake that we'll be looking to sign before taking a final investment decision.
Why is this project so compelling?
Oh, look, it's compelling in that it's in the right place. I mean, the US is the second largest car manufacturing industry in the world. Where we've, in the right product, lithium, I think you don't have to be a genius to work out that lithium, of all the commodities, is one that has stayed really high. We've got a great team. We're close to making our final investment decision. We need to get through some permitting there, but the near-term news flow is compelling.
Talking about near-term news flow, what does the next 6 to 12 months look like? If someone's putting Ioneer on the watch list, what should they be watching for?
I think probably the first thing to comment on is funding. So in September of last year, we introduced Sibanye-Stillwater to the joint venture, and they will be contributing $490 million US in time to develop the project. And having done that, then we turned our minds to debt, and we've been working very closely with the Department of Energy, the Loans Program Office there. As far as we know, we're one of the few companies, and the only lithium company, to be invited into detailed due diligence with the DOE. We're a long way into that process. We're expecting just in the coming months to make an announcement around that. We're optimistic at this stage. You can never count your chickens, but we're optimistic that we will be able to access 10-year bond rate style money, so very low cost of capital. So that's on the debt side. We should have our capital stack solved. As I look onto our permitting side, which has been the thing that's drawn our project out a little bit, as I said, we're on federal land here, so we do require 3 key permits. We have 2 of those. We have our air permit, we have our water permit, and now we need what's known as the plan of operation approved. We have resubmitted our plan of operation. The next step is for it to be published, and that then starts the NEPA process, the Environmental Agency's process, which is a public comment period, and about a 12-month period. But at the end of that, we'd be hopeful of receiving a record of decision, which enables us to then move forward with the development of the project.
A big project with big partners in a great jurisdiction, a clear timeline ahead. Ian, exciting times ahead for you and the shareholders. Thanks for your time.
Thanks, David. Cheers.